Hi everybody, welcome. We're going to do some nice juicy hip openers this morning just to get things moving for your day. Have 2 blocks, a strap, maybe a wall if you want to use it for some balancing, or the back of a chair in front of you. And let's get going. Take a nice seat, close your eyes and lean back. Feel your breath. With each exhalation, allow the breath to bring you low and down, and then lean back into your shoulder blades and lift your elbows a little bit away from the floor and away from each other to get that broadening through the back, and then bring the front of your body toward the back of your body. A length through the sides of your neck, and extend from the roof of your mouth through the top of your head. On your next exhale, ease up around your eyebrows, corners of your eyes, your cheeks. Release your jaw. Swallow. Allow yourself to land right here in this moment for this little bit of time. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a deep, full breath in, rising from your heart into your hands, from your fingertips up toward the heavens. And exhale all your breath out as you land right where you are. Deep breath in to fill and expand and move out from your center. And then exhale, draw all that positive, bountiful energy, radiance right back inside of you. Inhale to feel the pulsation of your breath. Exhale to release anything you don't need for this practice today. One more deep breath in. And exhale it out. Release your hands. Gently open your eyes. I'm going to bring the right shin in front of the left. This is Sukhasana. Sit up a little bit, move the flesh of your bum back and away, and settle back down. Both hands behind you, bend the elbows, draw them toward each other, and feel your shoulder blades come in, and then move your throat back and your cheeks back. Take a deep breath in, and a long breath out. Then slowly just start to roll around on your hips, one direction, and then the other. And come back into the middle. Take your right arm out to the side, and your left arm up to the sky, and reach over. Big long dip, stretch your knees away from each other. Take your right ribs a little more forward, left ribs back. Look down and sweep it through the middle, and come on over to the other side, extending and reaching. Press down through the left hand to go even longer through the right side. Draw the right ribs back, left ribs forward. Breathe. And come right on through the middle. And both hands to the middle. Big breath in, look up. Exhale and round your back. Inhale, lengthen forward. And exhale to round. And then come back to neutral. Might stay here or find your way down to your block. Build some fists up here, or take your forehead toward the floor. And just breathe into the right side, your rib cage and your lungs, the left side. And then inhale to lift your head and walk it back in. Take your right hand out and behind you, left arm to the sky, reach up. Dial over to the right, hand to the outside of the thigh. Inhale, rise up, and exhale, twist over to the right. Inhale, rise, soft bend in both elbows. Exhale, twist and move your throat back, your cheekbones back. Inhale, rise up. So you're twisting from the low belly on the left side all the way around the midline to the right. And inhale all the way back into center. Exhale and counter twist over to the other side, over toward the left. Lengthening as you go. From the core of your pelvis all the way up to your throat and the top of your head. And then inhale, come back to center. Exhale your breath. And take both legs out. And then switch it out. Left leg in front. Left arm out to the side. Right arm up and over to reach. There's a way in which you're dialing your heart there toward the sky. Gaze can be down or to the side or up. And breathe. And then look down, swing it through the middle, and take it over to the other side. Reaching out long and breathing long. Just feeling whatever's in there to feel. And then bring it through and back to the middle. Both hands out. Press your finger pads down and back as you lift your heart and chin, look up. And exhale to round. Inhale forward, lengthening. And exhale to round. Inhale forward, breath. And exhale, round it out. And come on back to the middle. And walk it down. Forehead maybe, or block. Anything you can land your forehead on. Inhale, look up. Walk your hands back in. Settle through your tailbone. And take your left hand behind you, right arm to the sky, get so long through the right side, and then twist over to the left, hand to the outside of the left thigh. Inhale, rise up, and exhale, twist over to the left. Belly moves back and up. Inhale, rise, and exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist. Inhale back to the center. And exhale your breath. We'll take it over to the other side. Left hand comes over to the thigh. Right hand behind. Inhale, rise. And exhale, twist over. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale to twist. One more. Inhale, rise. And exhale, twist. Come on back into the middle. And exhale. Bring your hands to your belly. Draw your belly back toward your spine and up. So that's the action, especially in seated poses. You want to keep this length, hips to armpits. Both legs out. Give them a good shake. Okay, good. Bend the left knee and bring your right foot to the outside of your left thigh and squeeze your legs toward each other. Sit up a little and shift to the left so you're sitting evenly on your sitting bones on your butt cheeks. Hold the front of your knee and rise up. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Right hand behind you, left arm up to the sky, big reach, and then twist over to the right, hook the elbow to the outside of the leg or in front. Then inhale, rise up. Exhale and twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, rise up. Keep your cheekbones moving back, your heart moving high, and twist. And then inhale back to center. Exhale your breath. Okay, take your right leg out to the side and bring your left heel in toward your left inner thigh, or it can be more toward the right inner thigh, whatever works for you. Come forward a little bit, move the flesh of your bum up and out, and sit back down. Roll your right inner thigh inward. Some of you may have a bent knee here, and that's fine. Okay, hands to either side of your front leg. Draw the right ribs back, the right hip back, and use your hands to steer your torso over your front thigh. Keep rooting through the leg bones. Draw the right hip back, and the left hip moves out to the left. Breath. And stay here, or take the baby toe side of your right foot with your left hand and twist even more. You can be using a strap here as well. Twist over. And then inhale to come up. And exhale your breath. We'll take a counter twist over to the other side. You could have your blocks for your hands. So many ways to counter twist. Breathe. And then come back into the middle and exhale. Good. Take both legs out, give them a shake. Take Omega pose. Bend your knees. Line your heels up with your knees. Hold your shins. Pull back and up toward your knees and lengthen again. We're going to come forward with a flat back. Press your elbows and knees against each other and bring your heart forward. Inhale. Exhale, lean back and round. Inhale, forward. Press down through the baby toes. Exhale and round. And one more time. Inhale, forward. Broadening through the collarbones. And exhale to round. Then bring it back into the middle. Hands under the knees, bring them up and in, and just take them wide. Now we'll take a little windshield wiper action. Side to side, hands behind you, and knees. Bring it back up, and you'll bend the right knee now. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Left foot to the outside of the right thigh, hold the knee and lift up. Bring your hands down, shift a little bit to the right, and feel if you're sitting in the middle. Left hand behind, right arm to the sky, reach up. And then twist over to the left. You can hook the arm any way you'd like. Inhale, rise up, pressing the legs against each other, lifting the belly. And then exhale, twist. Both elbows are a little bit bent here. Inhale, rise. And exhale, twist. Front elbows really bent. And deep breath in to lift. And exhale, twist over. Then inhale back to center. Exhale your breath and counter twist it over to the other side. Deep breath in. And exhale to twist. Inhale, rise. And exhale as you twist, the belly moves back and up. It's almost like it's just an energy source here to aid in the twist. And on your next inhale, come on back to the middle and exhale your breath. Extend the left leg out and bring your right heel in toward the right inner thigh or wherever it lands. If this knee is way up, put a block underneath it. Hands to the left thigh, roll it in. So the femur really roots. And again, some of you may be working with a bent knee, that's fine. Rise up and dial your torso over that left leg. Use your hands to steer. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and lengthen, like breathing way into that left side of your low back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, twist. Inhale. and exhale. And stay here, or right hand to the baby toe side of the foot, or take your strap, lengthen, and twist over. And deep breath in. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist over. Come right on back into the middle. And exhale. Take both legs out in a V. Give them a shake. Bend your knees. Toes point up. Hands behind you and lift up. And bring your hands under your thighs. Press your thighs into your hands into your thighs, and roll your shoulders back. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Exhale and round, chin to chest. Inhale, forward, just undulating the spine. And exhale, twist. And last time, inhale, forward. And exhale, twist. Or bend, I should say, not twist. And come back to the middle. Doing so much twisting today. And extend your legs and give them a shake. Now we're going to come right down through the center. If you want to use a block or blocks for your forehead, feel free. You might be here in this pose, or forearms and elbows, or some of you with a lot of inner spiral to the thighs. Come on down a little bit more. Maybe the chin to the floor, or your forehead, or some blocks. And breathe. Extending out through the big toe mounds and finding a softening to the base of the neck between the shoulder blades. Inhale to come up. Walk your hands back and exhale. Lift both knees up and Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together. Hold your ankles, lengthen up. And this is a rounding pose. So you're going to round up and over. It's always nice to have a block for your forehead in this pose. A big part of letting the hips open is to soften your thoughts, lighten up your thoughts, ease up through any tension or worry. Because a lot of that gets harbored in the hip area. A lot of good stuff's harbored there too, like joy and compassion. And then slowly come on up and exhale. And come to all fours. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, round your back, gaze toward your navel. Inhale forward, little arch as you lift the chin. Exhale, round, filling up the low back. Inhale forward. And exhale to round it. And come back to neutral, child's pose. Knees out, toes in, arms out. And again, forehead to the floor. Releasing here all around the hip flexors. And even still, the breath gives you a buoyancy in the low back. Inhale to come up onto all fours and back into your downward dog. Bend your knees. Tilt your sitting bones up to the sky. Pull your feet back. Move your inner thighs back and apart. Lift from your belly. Arm bones stay lifted, and then slowly lifting from the kneecaps. Move the top of your thighs back and your heels toward the earth. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Bend your knees again. Dial your heels to the right, your torso to the left. Heels come off the floor and bring it back up, and dial the heels the other way to the left and back up. And over, heels right, sliding the hips back and up, and middle, and go over, heels left, torso right, and back to the middle. Good, bend your knees a lot. Take your feet to the outer edges of your mat. Walk your feet back for your deep yogic squat. To modify, come up a little higher onto the thighs. I'll turn this way for you. A deep yogic squat, you might be sitting on some blocks here. Do you feel the opening in the hips, right? Take a deep breath in. Close your eyes, hands to your heart. Lean back. As your legs press in, take your belly back and up. As your arms press out, take your heart closer toward your thumbs and up toward the third eye. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. Release your hands. Straighten your legs a little bit. Take them further away from each other, and we're just going to go side to side here. You may be up a little higher. You may use blocks. Just opening up around the sides of your hips and also the hamstrings, kind of getting a 360 all the way around here. And come back into the middle. Turn your toes to the front of your mat. Bring your back heel down so the left toes point a little bit to the left. And bring a block underneath your left hand. Dial the hips, square the hips, and lift the back heel up off the floor and turn the left toes now more toward the front of your mat. Press your right hand, I'm going to turn this way. Press your right hand against your knee and your knee against your hand. Lift your belly. Lift your right heel, scoop the right buttock under, and then lower that heel. Back thigh bone lifts up, and breath. Good. You press the knee and hand against each other, and you're right here kind of on the side of the knee thigh area, and then reach the left arm forward. If this is too much, bring your back knee to the floor. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, release your hand to the earth or your block. Take your right hand to your low back. Lengthen. Twist to the right. Reach the arm up and over your ear. And get long and curl open. Breathing as you pull your feet away from each other and dial your heart to the sky. Inhale, exhale, release. Look down. Bring your back knee to the floor. Straighten your front leg. And you can have your hands on the blocks or the floor. Toes up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, bend into that knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale to straighten. And exhale, bend in. Straighten the leg. You're going to sit to the inside of your left foot. The top of the left foot is flat on the floor. Turn this way so you can see. And you're squaring off. Now this could be too much on your knee here. So instead, you might take the knee out to the side this way. Otherwise, you've got the left leg behind, the left toes behind you, clicking down. Roll the right inner thigh in. It's really easy to sway to the right here. So you might want to put a blanket or a little towel underneath the right buttock. Use your hands to lengthen up out of your pelvis. Then start to walk forward. Option to stay coming straight forward, or again, take the left hand to the right foot, right hand beside. Inhale, rise, and exhale, twist over the leg. And then even beyond, further over to the right. But in the process, you're getting the center line of your torso more or less over the center line of your leg. Inhale, rise up. Exhale and twist. Keep a lift in the left ribs. And exhale to extend. Inhale, come all the way back up. And exhale your breath. Take the left foot out to the side a little bit. Bring your right foot to the top of the left thigh. Right. Sit up tall once again. Left hand to the outside of the right thigh, right hand behind. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, the energy goes up. Exhale, the energy goes back and swirls around the midline. And then inhale, come back to center. Exhale, and take your counter twist. And these counter twists happen wherever your hands can find something solid and turn. Everybody's arms have a different length. Take a deep breath in and exhale to twist. Inhale, come back to center and exhale. Good. Take your right foot down, bring your left foot forward, and give them both a good shake. Just let everything splay out a little, lengthen out a little, get some fresh air. Okay, good. Come back to all fours. And instead of cat tilts, we're just going to take body circles at this time. Bring your hands out a little bit further in front of you and just swirl your body around one direction and then the other. And you may feel a marked difference in one side of your pelvis and the other, and one hip and then the other. And that's because you've only done one side. You've only done 50%. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Back to all fours and downward dog. Once again, just because I think this is so important, down dog is very complex. Bend your knees. It's very fun though too. Arm bones lift. Pull your feet back and your heels isometrically toward each other. Hug your hips toward each other. Drag your baby toes back. Inner thighs squeeze toward an imaginary block. And then slowly straighten the legs, move your inner thighs back, top of the thighs back, and lower. Lift your chin, bend your knees a little, and get a nice arch in your low back. Feel that arch, lift your belly up toward your heart. Release your chin, ears between your arms, and straighten the legs again, rooting from the pelvis down your leg bones into your feet. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Bring your big toes a little closer. Take your left leg up to the sky, bend your knee to your chest, and step forward. Bring your back heel to the floor and turn your back toes to the right to start. Just root down. Feel the lift in the back inner thigh. Find your block. Right hand to the block. Turn your right toes toward the front and lift your back heel. Left hand to the outside of the knee. Press those against each other. Bow a little bit and lift your belly and fill up your waistline with breath. And then come back to a long, long spine. Lift the front heel. Scoop the left buttock under. Keep it there. And bring the heel back down. Press back through the back heel and forward from the roof of your mouth through the top of your head. And then ungrip your jaw any amount. Take a deep breath in and exhale. So you've got the hand to the outside of the knee, a little above the knee. So you're kind of in this sweet spot right here. And press both of those against each other and hug your hips toward each other. And then right arm comes out. Again, you might have your back knee on the floor. Take a deep breath in, squeezing everything toward the midline, and a deep breath out. Inhale, exhale, deep breath in. Pull the feet away from each other and exhale. And return your right hand to the block. And either keep your right hand on the block or the floor, left hand to your low back. Lengthen again. And sweep the arm over your ear and dial open. Inhale to lengthen and exhale, spin your heart. Inhale. Exhale, twisting, dialing to the sky. Deep breath in and exhale. And come on back into the center and exhale your breath. Bring your back knee to the floor. Now you're going to take your left foot back, your right leg, back, your left leg long. Okay? So you're here and hug in. Lift up a little to land evenly your sitting bones, or use that little blanket. Straps are nice here. You want to use those hands. And dial your right ribs toward your left ribs, coming forward. Stay or take your right hand to the baby toe side of the foot. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, bow. With each exhalation, just releasing. There's some muscles that grip initially, and they let go. They're tendons that start off going, whoa. And then the more you stay and breathe and release and trust, they start to get quieter and more familiar, and they let go. Inhale to come up and exhale. And we're going to take that twist again. So bringing the left foot to the top of the thigh and lengthen up. Again, a block might be really nice under that knee, or bring the foot to the floor. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale to twist. Inhale, rise up, and exhale, take your twist. Tall, light, radiant breath in, and exhale, twist. Inhale back to center, and exhale. Let's counter twist it over to the other side. Deep breath in, exhale, twist. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale back to center, and exhale. Take both legs out. Give them a good shake. Back to Omega pose. Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. Hold the ankles, pull up, and then just take some body circles here around one direction. And then the other. Rounding it out. And then bring it back in. All fours, downward dog. Right leg up. Knee to chest, come through, Raja Kapotasana prep, pigeon prep, back leg back. Now you might feel after all that we've done, there's a little more pigeony stuff going on here, a little more freedom. Walk the back leg back. Today we're going to flatten the back foot and just feel length there. Little bit of dialing the torso to the right. So there's always some kind of midline we're searching for. It's always there. Just got to sometimes aim for it a little more. You can come down on your forearms, or straighten out the forehead. Inhale to come up. Plant your hands. Lift the back toes. Three-legged dog. Bend the right knee, roll the hip open. Arm bones lift. Open it up. You might flip your dog here if you want to. Top of the left thigh back. And then square it off. Extend your leg and bring your foot down. Left leg up to the sky. Bend your knee and come right on through. Raja Kapotasana prep. And the heel may be closer to your thigh. For some of you, it depends how your femur bone, the top of your thigh bone fits into the acetabulum, into the socket. It's different for everyone. And also depends on the muscles and all the parts around your thigh, particularly the IT band and the glutes. But just play around a little, find your way. It's all about listening to sensation in a pose like this one. Lengthen up and then come forward, forearms and elbows, or all the way down, and a block is always good for your forehead. Always a nice place to land. Inhale to come up. Exhale your breath. Plant down, curl the back toes, and three-legged dog. Roll, bend the left knee and roll the hip, one on top of the other. Top of the right thigh back. And then square your hip and bring that foot down and step it out a little bit. Bring both knees to the floor and come to a seated position. Both legs extend, nice and straight out. Good. Tabletop, turn the fingers out and roll your shoulders back. Ankles are just a little in front of the knees here. Chin to chest and lift up. You walk the feet a little more forward if that feels okay, and lift your hips. Lift your armpits. Chin stays initially at your chest till you set up everything else, and then maybe you look up without letting the head dangle. Squeeze your heels toward each other. Big breath in, and then lower and lower down. Then find your way all the way onto your back. Bring your knees into your chest. And let's make some knee circles this time. A lot of geometry today in this pose. Practice. And then go the other way. And feet to the floor. So now we're going to try to balance things out a little bit, okay? Setu Bandha, bridge pose. Hold the sides of your mat with your hands. Pull the mat from right to left, left to right. Roll your shoulders into the earth and rest your head. Walk your feet in a little bit, hip width, and lift up. And then bend your elbows, palms face each other, fingers to the sky, and shimmy, shimmy your shoulder blades underneath you. Tuck yourself in. Take a deep inhale, rest the eyes. Separate your teeth and exhale. And stay here or open your arms in a V, or you can interlace them underneath you. Just feel all that length through the balance of your hips and pelvis. Breath. And then lower, lower, all the way down. Happy baby pose. Did a lot of quad, a lot of work here. So take the left leg out to the side and bend it in, and right leg out. So happy baby, the quads are down toward the earth, but your feet are pressing up. It's all happening at the same time. And bend, and stretch, and bend. And then stay in the middle. Stay in the middle. Feel that place between your eyebrows. And exhale. Notice if there's a color there or a glow. Maybe an expanse of some kind of tone. And allow whatever you find there to wash over your whole body. Bring your knees into your chest, feet to the floor. Bring your feet to the outer edges of your mat, your arms out to a T. Keeping your right knee facing straight up like it is. Bring your left knee toward your inner right arch. And then inhale back up and over to the other side. And bring it up and over to the right foot with the left knee. And bring it up and over. Right knee comes down. And come on into the middle and exhale your breath. Shavasana. Extend the legs, arms beside you, palms up. Rest into the back of your head and your eyes. Notice maybe a little more heaviness, a little more groundedness or steadiness through your base, through your pelvis, through your belly. And allow that expansiveness, that widening to bring you comfort. And through the comfort will bring you peace. Take a deep breath in and a long, complete breath out. Gently wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll around on your wrists, your ankles, your jaw. Roll around on your eyeballs. One direction and then the other. With your eyes closed, bend your knees, bring your feet to the earth. Roll to your right and curl into a little ball. With your eyes closed, use both hands to press up to a comfortable seated position, long through your spine and your neck. Lean back a little bit. And from the core of your pelvis, rise up. We pay attention to how the body feels. We make better choices about where next to move our bodies. And this feeds out into our world as we feel what feels right or wrong in our hearts. We have more wisdom about where to next plant our feet. The cues and clues are coming to us daily. We're invited to stay awake and aware, to pay attention. As Simone West, the French philosopher, said, attention is the purest and rarest form of generosity. Be generous to yourself today. Listen, assimilate, and then make choices, your actions, your words, your deeds that fall in line with what you're hearing, what you're being told, what your intuitive sense is telling you. May that be true as you listen to yourself and also as you bring your awareness to others, to their needs, to their hurts, to their desires, to their wishes, to their love. Bring your hands to your heart. At the end of our practice, we say namaste, which means the light in me honors that same light in you. And when we really wake up our attention, our radar, our perception of what's truly happening, of what's real, we start to connect to a recognition of the preciousness in ourselves and that same preciousness in each other. May we come to know this more and more as days go by. Hands to the center of your forehead, your third eye. Take a deep breath in, lifting your heart. And exhale, namaste, bowing your head to your heart. And when you're ready, lift your chin, release your hands, and open your eyes. Thank you for joining me today. Enjoy your day, and who knows what you'll see out there with your eyes wide open. Have a good one.